Hey, today we're taking a look at Ken Parker, The Breath in the Dream. This is a beautiful hardcover book put up by Epicenter Comics. They've titled it the Masterwork Edition. Beautiful binding here, as you can see. Some nice interior page. And then there's a nice essay or kind of notes by the publisher before you actually get into the story. Now, it is just kind of this shorter amount. Sometimes what you get, especially when you got something called the Masterwork Edition, you get a little longer essays. They don't have that here, but I don't think that's a big issue. So what you have here is you got this Western hero, Ken Parker, and it's kind of four tales told seasonally. Now, it's all done in a silent comic. So there is no dialogue in this book, so it's kind of like watching a silent film. And this isn't a humor one. It's not like you're watching Buster Keaton or Charlie Chaplin. This is more of a drama thing with Rudolph Valentini or Douglas Fairbanks. So I think the humor has a broader appeal than some of these other drama stories. You've got a very poignant story here. So, for instance, in this winter one, Ken Parker's hunting a deer. He shoots it, and then kind of has a change of heart when he sees the deer's got a couple of baby fawns, and goes to take care of it. So it's, as you can see, just absolutely gorgeous art, and it's a great story, but it is a little niche. Some of you comic fans prefer dialogue. I kind of prefer dialogue as well, but here it's so good. Again, I will watch a brilliant silent film like The Artist when it's that good, and this here just happens to be that good. So then you can kind of transition. You've got some spring stories where Ken Parker's encountering some natives, how that happens, and it's kind of a continuous story. So what happens in there is then happening into the next season. He's then in summer, how he has to deal with that, the arid heat. And I think this really works as a Western. I'm not sure a silent comic works that good when it's not humor, because again, this is not a humor comic. Even though there's, maybe a few humorous scenes here and there, it's not what it is. It's not a humor comic. I don't think it would work if it wasn't a Western, because the Western appeal is just that, the silent lone frontier, and it does work in that setting. So again, if you're interested in a silent Western comic that has poignant, meaningful stories, then I think this is completely up your alley. This is a beautiful comic, but it is not for everyone. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. If you're a Western fan and you're okay with a comic with no dialogue, then absolutely check this out. I really don't think you're going to be disappointed, because it still tells a meaningful, poignant story without the dialogue there. And as you can see, the art is absolutely fantastic. So, till next time.